All right, tonight's matchup will be against Cypress Christian. Rosehill are doing the coin toss. Number 11, Anthony Wilder, is out there. Number 4 for Cypress Christian. Looks like Cypress Christian has won the toss, and they will defer. So they will be kicking off to start the game and getting the ball back at the second half. So Rosehill's offense is going to be on the field first.
Tonight, our officials are Parker.
Yeah, somebody's not real nervous.
Mark Richard, umpire. Luis Pena, the head linesman. Joseph Ramirez.
Oops. Back again. Back again.
Make the big bucks.
Come back 2 weeks. All right, tonight's matchup is the Cypress Christian Warriors against Rosehill. Rosehill is coming off a tough loss last week against Tomball Homeschool Warriors. So we'll see how Rosehill will be able to bounce back after that. They made a lot of mistakes last week, penalty-wise, about 75 or 80 yards worth of penalties. So going to look to clean that up tonight. And against a good Cypress Christian team, they are going to have to play not mistake-free football, but certainly a whole lot less than they had last week. So it's like number 4 is going to handle the kickoffs for Cypress Christian. Josh Story, Reed Hauser, Ben Nicholson, and A.J. Wilder back deep to receive the kick. Tonight, Cypress Christian is in white pants and Columbia blue shirts, a little bit like the old school Oilers, and Rosehill is in all black as the ball hits the 5-yard line, bounces through the end zone for no return. So touchback to start the game as the ball will be brought out to the 25-yard line. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, serving the community through faith and athletics. Become a listening partner. Visit our website at obnradio.com. Click the donation button today. They start off past the number 11, Anthony Wilder, right at the line of scrimmage. Little to no gain there. They were trying to get some blockers set up on this side. Never really developed after he got the pass completion. So Joe Johnson does get his first pass completion of the night. Shotgun formation. Rosehill at the line takes the snap, hands off the number 21, Kyle Flores, for up the middle for positive yards of about 4. So that'll bring up second down and a long 6 or 7 yards, so maybe only about 3 yards on that carry will bring up a long third down attempt to start off the bat, which is what Cypress Christian was hoping to get 3 and out. Rosehill needs a first down here. Joe Johnson back to pass, got number 6 in the flats, Ben Nicholson, and a good tackle right after the catch. Is going to be short of the first down as he good throw and catch, but a good defensive play on that side as well. So it looks like Rosehill 4th and 1, and they are going to elect to punt it. Brady Ward comes onto the side of the field as the ball is at their own 39-yard line. So they're going to look to flip the field here as Cypress Christian does their job and gets a 3 and out to start the game. Brady, good snap, punt, wobbler, but good distance to see if it hits the ground and goes Rosehill's way, and it does not. It takes one good bounce and then tries to back up. So Brady is going to flip the field, and it's going to be at their 29-yard line as Rosehill is going to come out for defense. I think number 12, Max Landrum, is going to be the quarterback for the Eagles. He's going to be a passing and running threat all night. to test this Eagles defense, as looks like they're going to be in the no huddle offense, as Rosehill in all black, Cypress Christian in light blue, Columbia blue, periwinkle, something, as they get the formation from the line of scrimmage, shotgun formation, low snap, hands off to the back, and does get positive yardage off the left-hand side. That's going to be number 33 on the carry for Cody Andrus. It's going to be about 5.5 yards, 6 yards gain to bring up second and a long 4. Again, getting the formation from the line of scrimmage, shotgun, 2 backs in the backfield. Takes the snap, quarterback keep up the middle, met by number 11, A.J. Wilder, just past the line of scrimmage. And number 6, Ben Nicholson, in on the tackle as well, as that was a design quarterback keep. And it's going to be a short 3rd down, as Rosehill is going to look to try to make their own defensive stand here, but a much more manageable yardage for the Warriors at 3rd and 2. Ball is at the 38-yard line. Shotgun, 2 backs in the backfield. It's going to hand off, quarterback keep up the middle. He's got lots of room and brought down, ball on the ground. Ball still on the ground. I think there are some whistles, though. I think that they're going to rule him down on that. I'm not sure who brought it down, but that was a design quarterback run. He only needed a couple and got about 15, so the ball is in Rosehill territory now. Ball marked at the 44-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Shotgun formation again. Hands the ball to number 13 in the backfield. Bounces around of number 33. Brought down by number 18, Sam Swain, for the Eagles at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Warriors change some personnel. Still not in the huddle. Getting the formation and play from the side line of scrimmage. Still have yet to attempt to pass. All runs to this point. Single back in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Man in motion. Number 4. This is a little speed pass around the outside. Got some running room. Then cuts back across. Number 4, Josh Story on the carry on the speed option pass. That will go down as a pass in the stat book, but that's more like an option run. But the receiver does catch it in front of the quarterback, so it's technically classified as a pass, as we're going to have an official timeout here to get a measurement. It's going to be very, very close. So it was 2nd and 10 there, and he looks like he just got about 10 yards on the carry. So it's going to be
AJ overran it and just stopped.
Mostly going to be, looks like they got it. It's going to be a 1st down for the Warriors. And ball is marked at the 34-yard line. Shotgun formation, man in motion, comes across the field. It's going to be a quarterback keep, loses his feet behind the line of scrimmage. Did a pretty good job to get back across the line of scrimmage to get a positive play. Design quarterback keep on that. Xavier Tabenau, X-Man on the stop there, the nose guard for Rosehill. Shotgun formation for the Warriors. High snap, loses it, falls on the ground. He's able to come around now. He's going to go down with a big loss, as that was a bad snap. He got a hand on it. Got the ball back on a favorable bounce. Tried to get out on the outside, but Rosehill's defenders was swarming quickly. And that's a big loss on the play of 10 yards. So that's going to be 3rd and 20 as the ball is backed up all the way to the 45-yard line. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter as the Cypress Warriors come to the line, shotgun formation again. It's going to be a pass going down the sidelines, open man, but overshoots his intended target. Number 28 was streaking down the field. Jackson Braun was his intended target. He had him there, but just overthrew him. So this is going to be kind of a decision for the Warriors. Is a punt really doesn't help you here. You might want to take a shot and see if you get lucky with getting the first down. It's a big chunk. They need 20 yards to get the first down. So either they're going to keep the offense on this, or he's going to do a quick kick. He may be backing up for a quick kick. Right here he is. Going to be kicked at the 50-yard line. Looks like it's going to go over the head of Ben Nicholson. It takes a Cypress Christian bounce, and they tried to down it at the 1-yard line. A couple of players were down there. It got close, but just as they were getting to down, the ball tumbled into the end zone. So just 1 yard away from pinning the Eagles deep, but they're going to bring it out to the 20-yard line. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletes. All right, Rosehill for their second time on the offense, shotgun formation, twins both sides. Hands off to number 21, Kyle Flores, up the middle, positive yards. Not a big hole there, but dodged and weaved his way to about 4 yards, so it'll be 2nd down and 6. Quick. Oh, ball snaps.
No, because there was somebody knocking his shoe.
So it was an official timeout as Rosehill was trying to go to the quick offense, but a defender for Cypress Christian was tying his shoe. Flag on the play. So I don't know if that's going to be offsides or false start. That is going to be offsides, as the Warriors defender was not paying attention and assumed they were going to go into the huddle. Rosehill goes to the line quick. It gets him off road. So it's going to be 2nd down and less than a yard. Shotgun formation, twins, both sides, single back. It is going to be handoff to Kyle Flores. Tentatively came to the line there, brought down by number 60 behind the line of scrimmage, Jacob Swan. So they only needed a yard there and lost a yard. But they are going to mark him down. He did get a little bit of positive push. So his forward momentum got him past the 30-yard line, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Eagles. Looks like a break goes in the Eagles' favor there as it's 1st and 10, shotgun formation. Joe wants to get to the option. Late pitch to Kyle around the outside. Brought down by number 5 for the Warriors, but an 8-yard gain on an option. Rosehill quick to the line of scrimmage. Here is 2nd and 1. Warriors struggling to get back on the line of scrimmage. Joe on the option play. Another late pitch, but the Warriors sniffed that one out and forced it down the line, and a loss on the play. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 for the Eagles. They tried the same play the other side, but the Warriors were ready for that, forced it wide, and tackled for a loss. Rosehill comes out of the huddle. Twins, both sides, single back in the backfield. 3 yards to the 1st down. Shotgun formation. Joe in the outside, passes the ball down to Anthony Wilder and hits right off his shoulder pads and drops Pound for an incompletion. Looked like it was pretty heavily well defended, too. I'm not sure if he would have got much yards if he would have caught the ball, but it falls incomplete as Brady Ward comes onto the field for the second time for the Eagles. They had a little bit going there on the offense, but sputtered after that last play. Brady Ward, pretty good punt here. It's going to be fair caught by number 4 for Cypress Christian at the 27-yard line. So pretty good punt there to flip the field, and pretty good field position for the Warriors to start out. So you're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletes. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Cypress Christian is going to go get the play from the line of scrimmage once again as they come out in a shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield. Quarterback takes the snap. It's going to hand off in the backfield. X-Man got good pressure there along with number 5, Carlos Davila, to get back in the backfield for a loss on the play as X-Man quick step off that defensive line and hit the gap and was right where he was supposed to be for a loss on the play. So that'll bring up 2nd down and 12 for the Warriors. Shotgun formation once again, 2 backs in the backfield, twins to the short side of the field. There's going to be a handoff in the backfield again, met around the line of scrimmage, gets back maybe just a little bit ahead of the original line of scrimmage, about a 4-yard gain on the play, so that'll bring up 3rd and a long 8. Rosehill trying to make a stop here. They make a stop here, force a punt. They may get their best field position thus far in the game. So Warriors gets their play from the sideline. Single back in the backfield, twins both sides. High snap again, roll out pass for the quarterback, number 10 down the sidelines. First down on a good pass play to the outside. Pass complete to number 10, Preston Wisconki. I'm not really sure on that one. That's a tough name, but Preston either way. And that's good enough for a first down for the Warriors at the 41-yard line as Reed Hauser was on the defense there. No yards after the catch, but they just needed enough for the first down. They could come out, shotgun formation, single back, number 4 in motion. Speed option again over on the outside. It's going to be but number 6, Ben Nicholson, is going to sniff him out on the outside as he gets a couple, but that play didn't develop. Number 4, Josh Story on the speed option. And Ben Nicholson, coming from the safety position, had that one read all the way as Rosehill likes to run that same play to Ben, so he kind of knew where to go on that one, as it's going to bring up 2nd and 8 for the Warriors. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Thank you for joining us tonight. It's a beautiful night, cool weather, great Friday night under the lights. In motion. It's going to be a quarterback keep up the middle. And it looks like it's tackled by number 70, Justin Whitmire. So that will force another 3rd down. Cypress Warriors still in their own territory. Ball is marked at the 47-yard line near midfield. So 3rd down and a long 4. They get a first down. They will be in Rosehill territory as the Warriors come in shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield. Handoff to the back, hit around the line of scrimmage, and it looks like they're going to hold him up right there. He did get nowhere near the 50-yard line. He may got a yard on that, but it was nowhere near enough for the first down. So that will bring up 4th down for the Warriors as they're going to be forced to make another decision here. They had a pretty effective on that quick kick last time by the quarterback. Ben Nicholson is back deep just to make sure. The Warriors are going to come out in an offensive formation. Shotgun It's going to be a quarterback keep, and he is going to get a no. It's going to be close. I think he's got enough for the first down. Number 11, Anthony Wilder on the stop. That was a design quarterback run. That was an area where it was could have gone either way, and they went for it on a big fourth down play right there, as that's going to bring the end of the first quarter. Still no score, as the defense is the name of the game. Neither team has really got much going on offense, and hadn't got inside the red zone on either side of the field. So you're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Some of our sponsors tonight is Helping Hands Lawn Service, Waller County, 281-917-8968. Attorney Lee Van Richardson, 1047 Austin Street in Hempstead, Texas, 979-826-8008. Prairie View Athletic Club, supporting PV Nation since 1986. Prairie View National Alumni Association, become a member today. And the Temple of Refuge Ministries, located in Prairie View on Old Highway 290. Service times at 10 a.m. on Sunday mornings. You can listen live at 857-777-0000. Start of the second quarter, Cypress Christian ball inside Rosehill territory. It would be at the 47-yard line, shotgun formation, two backs in the backfield. Takes a snap, hands off to number 33 around the outside, gets the corner, gets a couple of things. He's got a good gain of 10 or 12 yards as he made the corner cut back and was able to get one of the best running plays for the Warriors for tonight. Gets the ball down to the 36-yard line in Rosehill territory. 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Shotgun formation, takes a snap, hands the ball to number 33. Slips through some tackles at the line of scrimmage, and another good running play for the Warriors, as that's going to get about 7 yards there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 3 as they are at the 28-yard line. Warriors trying to mount an offense here to start the second quarter to get on the scoreboard first. Number 12, the quarterback, Max Landrum, gets the play in formation. He's single back in the backfield. Back to pass, and he's under heavy pressure as David Barbado shoots the gap for a big loss on the play for the sack. As they were going back to pass, they had runners. They were going to take a shot at the end zone, looks like there, and David Barbado was having none of it. Didn't give him any time to set up. As soon as he did his 5-step drop, David was there. So that'll bring up 3rd and 11 as Rosehill is trying to force another turnover or loss or punt if they can get another loss on the play. So long 3rd down conversion here. Ball is all the way back to the 37-yard line. Single back in the backfield. Rollout for the quarterback. He puts the ball up in the air, and it goes over the head of good move by number 28. So the ball goes over the head of number 13. Aaron Evans tried to jump and time it and was not able to make the play. Number 28 for the Warriors, Jackson Brom, was there, made one-man miss, and went into the end zone. So quarterback threw the ball up on it from his heels and was able to get in the sweet spot for the first score of the game for the Cypress Christian Warriors. Number 4 in for the extra point, Josh Story. Play clock down to 4. Ball snapped, and it is good. So Cypress Christian Warriors on the board with just 10 minutes in the second quarter on a long touchdown pass from number 12, Max Landrum, to number 28, Jackson Brom. Cypress Christian Warriors 7, Rosehill nothing. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Become a listening partner today. Visit the website at obnradio.com. Click on the donation button today to become a partner. Another sponsor, Diva Skin Conditioner at divafeet.com, 930-270-0026. Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union, 2038 Mill Street in Waller, Texas. Be sure to listen to some of our other programming on the Open Mic Broadcast Network, our weekly schedule, the Mike Prince Show, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m., the Carlos Brown Show at 10 a.m. on Saturdays, and She Say Sports on Fridays at 9 a.m., then the Mike Prince Show live Sunday nights at 6 p.m. on the obnradio.com. Number 4, Reed Hauser, Ben Nicholson. Number 6, number 11, A.J. Wilder back deep. Number 4, Josh Story on the kickoff for the Warriors. Low bouncing kick up the middle, fielded by number 6 for the Eagles, going to the outside and gets past the 20, near the 25-yard line on the return.
Right side, somebody was about 3 yards.
So Rosehill is going to trot out their offense and try to answer the score for the Warriors. The Warriors had 2 big plays on their last offensive series. There was the only difference.
All right, what are you doing? Was there a penalty in here?
Yeah, free ticket.
So there was a penalty.
Somebody was offside.
Looks like they were offsides for the Warriors. Rosehill is going to accept the penalty, back them up 5 yards, and make them kick it again. So Josh Story looks like he is more of a low line drive squib kicker, which can be tough to handle if you get the wrong bounce. Could go any direction. So a risk either way. Rosehill had fairly good field position, but they want to try to improve on that. They've got 3 pretty good athletes back there. Any one of them are capable of breaking a big one, so we'll see what happens here. Strides to the ball. Another a little bit high, way deeper, and the ball, and he touches it around the 5-yard line, so he's got to come out. Is that Reed Hauser that gets the ball at the 5-yard line? So Rosehill is going to end up with worse field position than last time. So it looked like the ball was going to go into the end zone and took a funny bounce. Reed decided to pick it up there and tried to bring it out just short of the 20-yard line. So not terrible field position, so about a 4-yard difference on that. So as Rosehill breaks the huddle, twins, both sides, shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield. Joe takes a snap, hands the ball to Anthony Wilder, trying to get to the outside, met at the line of scrimmage. So small loss of a yard on the play there as Anthony was trying to bounce it outside and was not able to get past the defensive end for the Warriors. Rosehill breaks the huddle, single back in the backfield, twins both sides. Joe takes the ball, is going to go back for a pass, looking, got a man wide open, way down deep. Reed Hauser got it. There's nobody within 10 yards of him. 20-yard line, 10, 5, touchdown, Reed Hauser. No flags on the play as Joe Johnson bought some time. Reed Hauser just kept drifting deep. Nobody went with him, and there wasn't anybody within 15 yards of him as Joe Johnson kept his head up, eyes down the field. Eyes down the field as they're going into a swinging gate as we go right here. Let's go. They had an opportunity, but the referees gave Cypress a little extra time to get their formation on that. They had a swinging gate opportunity after the big play. And now they're going to go into the traditional extra point as Rosehill does counter with a big play to get back on the scoreboard as Brady Ward aims for the extra point. Ben Nicholson, the holder. Snap is good, down, and good for the extra point. So Rosehill with a long pass of their own from Joe Johnson extending the play, heads up by Reed Hauser to just keep drifting down the field, and Joe kept his head up, his eyes down the field, and was able to find him for, that had to have been an 80-yard pass play there. I think the ball was around the 20-yard line, so that's going to be the longest pass play of Joe's career. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. 9 minutes to go in the first half. The score, Rosehill 7, Cypress Christian Warriors 7. You can listen to the game day rebroadcast on the OBNRadioNetwork.com. You can also call into our 24-hour dial-in message line and leave updates of your favorite teams, coaches, and players at 713-570-6736. The Open Mic Broadcast Network serving the community through faith and athletics since 2002. So, number 2, Brady Ward going to be kicking off for the Eagles, and there's 3 players deep, two on the goal line and 1 in the end zone, so they're aware of how Brady Ward has got a strong leg. They may choose to run it out if they hit it to him, and he hits it. It's going to be in the end zone, and he is going to bring it out 5 yards deep in the end zone as he's got a head of steam. But number 21, Kyle Flores, looks like the ball is on the ground. Ball is on the ground, and there's still no signal from the referees as he had a head of steam and was pretty much clothesline as he was by Kyle Flores at the 20-yard line. Still no signal from the referees. Rosehill desperately saying the ball was out and they recovered it. A little discussion by the referees, and they are going to award the ball back to the Cypress Christian Warriors. I wasn't able to see it there, but referees
barely inside the 20.
Are going to, Cypress Warriors are going to retain possession as they come out getting the play from the sidelines as they dodge a bullet there. Could have been a big game changer, shift in momentum right there. Shotgun formation, twins, both sides. Number 28 goes in motion. Then hand the ball to the backfield. Bounces off a tackle. Big hold. And he is gone 30, 20, 10, and a big run play for the Warriors. As he was met by a Rosehill behind the line of scrimmage, bounced off that, and then hit the gap and was never touched again on an 80-yard touchdown run, as we have a Rosehill player down on the field for an injury timeout, number 40, David Barbado. As Cypress Christian Warriors, a big turn of events there as Rosehill thought they had a forced fumble on the kickoff, and one play later was an 80-yard touchdown run. I believe that was number 33 for the Warriors, Cody Andrus. He was met at the line of scrimmage and then hit a gap, was never touched again, and was 10 yards past anyone by the time he passed midfield. Number 4 in for the extra point for the Warriors. Low snap, dribbled. The kicker waited, did a nice job. Holder did a nice job there, in for the extra point. So a bad snap, good job by the holder. The kicker had to hitch step and was able to get it through for the extra point. So Cypress Christian with a quick answer, 14, Rosehill 7, with 8 minutes, 42 seconds left to go in the first half. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Help support our student athletes and highlight your business by becoming a sponsor today. Dial 832-213-8824 for more information. And if you are a Rosehill parent or grandparent listening to us, thank you for joining. Cypress Christian might be listening to us as well. I think they have their own broadcast as well. We've had a lot of listeners from out of town over the past few weeks, and if you're joining us again, thank you. We'd like to have you back. We plan on broadcasting all of the Rosehill home and away games, as this is this is a good Rosehill team, but probably one of their toughest schedules that they've had in several years.
And don't forget, Chick-fil-A sandwiches. That's a concession stand.
Yeah. So right now,
I see the last one out.
so we have going to have the kickoff by Cypress Christian School, and the usual three suspects back there. We're going to do a quad in the backfield as Carlos Davila is going to join back in the backfield on a knuckler, as it looks like it's going to go to Anthony Wilder around the 10-yard line, looking up the middle for a place to run, gets to the 20-yard line, and that's going to be about it. Number 5, Jackson Owen on the stop for the Warriors, as Rosehill was able to match the score last time, and let's see if they can hit another long play. It's been a few sloppy plays by the offense, and then the offense will hit a big one. So the first quarter was highlighted by the defense, and the second quarter is highlighted by the offense. The defense has been a little sloppy for both teams to start this second half. 3 backs in the backfield for the Eagles. Going to go to Kyle Flores on the right side as he gets down to the 25-yard line, 5-yard gain on the play. So that'll be 2nd and 5 for the Eagles. Same formation, 3 backs in the backfield, 2 wideouts, shotgun formation. Hands the ball again to Kyle Flores. That's number 18, Sam Swain on the carry, as he is met near the line of scrimmage for maybe a 1-yard gain. So that's going to bring up 3rd and a long 5 here, as Rosehill needs to mount an offensive series here to answer Cypress Christian. They do not want to go 3 and out with Cypress Christian getting the ball back to start the second half. Rosehill breaks the huddle. 3 backs in the backfield, 2 wideouts, shotgun formation. Joe Johnson's going to be an option around the outside. Joe Johnson still has the ball, trying to get somewhere. Forced down, he never was able to pitch it. And that was no gain on the play, as Cypress Warriors were able to string out that play to the wide side of the field for no gain to force a 4th down. It's Brady Ward in for another punt for tonight for the Eagles. Good snap. Brady Ward. Fair caught. And he bobbled it. Ball's on the ground. There's a scrum for it. See who got it. No indication yet. Ball did hit the ground. Wasn't clearly recovered by the intended receiver. Still no signal on the play. And it looks like the ball is going to be retained by the Warriors. So the Warriors dodge another bullet there, as the Warriors player signals for a fair catch and never got fully under it. The ball ricocheted off of him backwards by about 5 yards, and one of the Cypress Warriors players was able to recover it. So Rosehill unable to capitalize on what could have been a momentum changer there, as Cypress Warriors come to the line of scrimmage, twins both sides, man in motion. Number 4, fake speed option, is going to give to number 33 up the middle again for another big gain. As looks like another Rosehill player is down on the field. Flag on the play as well. It looks like that's number 4, Reed Hauser, for the Eagles. The penalty does go against Cypress Christian Warriors. As Doc Newman from Methodist Hospital is looking after Reed Hauser, longtime partner for Rosehill, as Reed is able to hop up and walk off under his own power. They're good to see that. Reed, a crucial part of the defense here. Hopefully just got the wind knocked out of him there for a second. So he's going to come out for at least one play in this series, as that's going to be backed up to the 40-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 14 as the penalty does go against the Warriors. Shotgun formation, man in motion, number 28, man in motion, is handed to the backfield, spins off, met in the backfield, didn't quite break the tackle, the second tackle, broke the first, gets close to the original line of scrimmage, so it's still going to be 2nd and 12 for the first down, as number 25, Jonah Langford, on the stop. Number 33 on the carry. Six minutes left to go in the first half. Cypress Warriors leading 14-7. Shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield. Motion, back to pass. Number 12 is going to be a screen in the middle. Kyle Flores sniffed that out for a loss on the play, as that was going to be a screen to number 4. The pass was complete. Kyle Flores was the only man right there to make that play and was sniffed it out for a good single open field tackle for a loss on the play. That'll be 3rd down and 14 as Rosehill is trying to get back on offense here. Cypress Christian, 2 backs in the backfield, twins to the short side of the field. Middle handoff to the quarterback. He's going. He's got enough for a first down, as a big play by the quarterback to get about, he needed 14. I think he got 15. It's going to be very close to the mark as the ball does get inside Rosehill territory, and it's going to be timeout for Rosehill, as they are disappointed in not coming up with a stop there. They're going to take a timeout to regroup, hopefully try to get the ball back and make a stop here on the next series of downs. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network live broadcast sports line at 857-777-0004. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, the Open Mic Broadcast Network. And be sure to check out some of our other weekly programming. The Mike Prince Show, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. The Carlos Brown Show at 10 a.m. on Saturdays. And She Say Sports, Fridays at 9 a.m. And the Mike Prince Show live Sunday nights at 6 p.m., where he'll recap most of the events over the weekend for high school and college sports on obnradio.com. 5 minutes to go in the first half. Off the timeout for the Rosehill defense, as Cypress Warriors are inside Rosehill territory at the 47-yard line. 1st and 10. Shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield for the Warriors. Takes the snap, hands off to number 33, up the middle again. Gets barely tripped up right there, had a head of steam, but it looks like number 11, Anthony Wilder, tripped him up. Cody Andrus on the carry again. So 7 yards on that carry. It'll be 2nd down and 3 for the Warriors. Ball is marked just outside the 40-yard line in Rosehill territory. Cypress Christian gets to play formation. Twins to the short side of the field. 2 back, shotgun formation. Takes a step back to pass for the quarterback on the outside. Oh, and the ball goes through the hands of Reed Hauser. That should have been a interception. Was that? Reed had the position on the receiver underneath. The quarterback tried to hit him, and Reed was there to break up the play. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 3 for the Warriors, as Rosehill is still yet to force a turnover. They had a few opportunities. One there, a shotgun formation.
He's probably going to be a zone to the right.
2 backs in the backfield, and to number 33 again up the middle. That's been a bread and butter play for the Warriors, and Rosehill has been unable to stop it. We've got a little bit of a rugby scrum going here until officials finally whistle it dead with momentum, as that's going to be enough for the first down, as number 33, Cody Andrus, the running workhorse for the Warriors. So ball is at the 35. Play clock 20 seconds. Game clock is just under 4 minutes in the first half. Shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield. Slow snap, hands the ball out to number 33, gets the outside, cuts up, makes another man miss, coming down the sidelines, and finally gets tripped up down the sidelines. But another big gain by number 33, Cody Andrus, on the outside, as he made several miss and tackled right at the 15-yard line. So inside the red zone for the Warriors, as they are threatening to score here late in the second quarter, and they're going to be getting the ball back to start the second half. So not the scenario the Eagles wanted, but exactly what the Warriors were trying to do. Shotgun formation, takes a snap. Going to be a quarterback keep up the middle and brought down. Sam Swain, and I think 78 got a hand on him as well. Try to drag him down 6 yards on the play for the quarterback keep up the middle. So 2nd down and 2 as the ball is just inside the 10-yard line. Shotgun formation again. Hands the ball, keeps the quarterback, keeps dodging up the middle, gets down to the 5-yard line. That's going to be close to a first down, as the ball is marked right at the 5-yard line, and it will be first down for the Warriors. First down and goal to goal. 2 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first half. Warriors on top 14-2. The threatening a 3rd score here at the 5-yard line. First down. Shotgun formation. Hand the ball up the middle, 33. Bouncing to the outside as Anthony Wilder was there with a good hit coming through. And maybe no gain or a small gain on the play, but still a good one-on-one tackle by Anthony Wilder to force 2nd down. So Rosehill trying to come up with a goal line stand here would be a pretty big goal line stand. So let's see what the Warriors are going to do. They have been very successful to run up the middle, both by number 33 and on the quarterback keep. So I wouldn't be surprised to have, looks like I bet it's going to be a pass on this play, single back in the backfield. They like to throw it from this formation as a quarterback takes a timeout. Something he didn't like. So, situation here, 1 minute, 27 seconds to go in the first half. Cypress Christian Warriors on top 14-7 over the Rosehill Eagles. 2nd down at the 5-yard line as the Warriors are threatening to score once again. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, serving the community through faith and athletics since 2002. Some of our sponsors: Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union, 2038 Mill Street in Waller, Texas; Diva Skin Conditioner at divafeet.com, Temple of Refuge Ministries, Prairie View National Alumni Association, Prairie View Athletic Club, attorney Lee Van Richardson, and Helping Hands Lawn Service. Be sure and support those who support us, and if you would like to get your business, visit the obnredradio.com. As Warriors come out after the timeouts, shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield, takes the snap, is going to hand the ball off to number 33, and it's going to go in. Flag at the play. Couple of flags come out late. So he did have enough. It's going to be holding against the Warriors, as that's going to be, would have been a touchdown, but going to be called back. So they're going to take points off the boards there on a holding call. So that's going to back them up all the way back to the 15-yard line. So it'll be second down and goal to goal from the 15 for the Warriors. So the Eagles dodge a bullet there and get another down to try to make a goal line stand here. Warriors come in shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield. Fumble on the snap, and it looks like the Eagles finally get a break and cover the ball there as number 51, Xavier Tabanow, comes up with the ball on a mishandling of the snap by the quarterback. So Rosehill makes a goal line stand there when they need it and gets the ball back. So we'll see if the offense can get on the board here with 1 minute, 18 seconds left to go. It's going to be a tall order to get some points on the board, but they did dodge a huge bullet by keeping points off of the board. So right now the momentum's got to be in Rosehill's favor. See what they come in shotgun formation. Joe Johnson back to pass as he's going to throw the ball to number 6, Ben Nicholson, with a catch on the outside. As pretty well defended. So that was a 7-yard pass completion and tackled by several Warriors there. So Rosehill takes a timeout here with 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. So only 8 ticks off of the clock there on that play. So not a big play for the Eagles, but positive yardage nonetheless. So that may open up some of the other playbooks for the Eagles, as the coach is going to probably try to do a hurry-up offense here, call a couple of plays in sequence and get the offense. If one play works, they're going to have 2 or 3 that they're going to probably go to and be ready to go quick on the formation, try to catch the Warriors with the wrong personnel or on their heels a little bit. So right now, the Eagles are coming out twins on the short side of the field. Looks like it's going to be. They break the huddle. Warriors come to the line of scrimmage on the defense. 1 back in the backfield, shotgun formation. Pass back, Joe Johnson back to pack under a little bit of pressure. He gets the ball off and somehow caught there. Very well defended, but number 12, Jared Starnes, with a great grab under heavy pressure. They're out already. Ball's going to be going up for grabs. That's going to be pass interference. Got to be there, as that was in triple coverage, and he gets no call as our receiver got tackled on the play. That had to have been I'm obviously on the Rosehill side, but you got to have to think that was a terrible no call at a crucial time of the field. It was not a great pass by the Eagles, as it was fluttering up into no man's land. Tried to make a play on it, and it falls incomplete. So 55 seconds left to go. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. Ball at the 41-yard line. Rosehill's going to go trips to one side. Joe Johnson back to pass. Going to throw it out in the flats and slips on the play. looks like he had a little bit of green grass, but the ball was thrown too far out in front of him. The defender fell down too, so if you made that connection, there might have been a little bit of green grass there. So 50 seconds left to go in the half. It's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Eagles. If you have to think, if they don't get the first down here and there's time still on the clock, you're not going to punt it away. So they're going to have 2 more plays at least. So 50 seconds as the clock stops on the incompletion, trips to the wide side of the field. Shotgun, Joe takes the ball back. He's got some time, looking. He's got to run. Then he gets it, throws it down, and that's going to be intentional grounding possibly, as Joe was trying to get the ball out. There was a player down the sidelines. We'll see what the call is going to be. And that's going to be Joe was under heavy pressure trying to look for somebody deep. Is going to be intentional grounding call. So that will be loss of play, and that'll be a 10-yard penalty and 4th down for the Eagles. And that's going to be the ball with 43 seconds left to go. The ball is at the 30-yard line. They may have to punt this one, or that would be really good field position for the Warriors. So 20 yards to the first down, as they are going to send the punt team on. As after the penalty, coach was unable to do anything but make the conservative call there with 43 seconds to go. Brady Ward looking to pin him deep. And ball hits the ground, takes a Rosehill bounce, and down at the 33-yard line. So 35 seconds to go. Rosehill had a couple of opportunities there, unable to mount an offense. That was going to be a tall order with just over a minute to go after a good goal line stand. So we've already seen Cypress Warriors can break a big play, so the defense cannot sleep here with 35 seconds to go and get a foolish score going into halftime. So they're going to go into shotgun formation timeout for the Eagles. I think coach is going to make sure that they know to get the right personnel in there and make sure to give them a little bit of rest here. Everybody's focused on the defense and don't give up a big play. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Become a sponsor today. Let's visit obnradio.com and click on the donate button. You can listen to the game day rebroadcast at obnradio.com. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And some of our other broadcasts, you can listen to the Mike Prince Show daily, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m., Carlos Brown Show at 10 a.m. on Saturdays, the She Say Sports Fridays 9 a.m. show, and the Mike Prince Show live Sunday nights at 6 p.m. on obnradio.com. So 35 seconds left to go in the half. Warriors have the ball, shotgun formation, single back in the backfield, speed pass option. He's going to throw it here. He's in a single back formation down the sidelines, just off the fingertips. A good pass. Had a chance for the receiver, but Reed Hauser was there step to step on a good defensive play. So quarterback for Cypress Warriors got a good arm, and they took a shot. They like to throw it out of that single back formation. So 29 seconds still on the clock, 2nd down and 10. So really not much time off the clock, as they're going to be in the same formation, twins both sides. Goes back to pass. He's looking down the middle of the field as Ben Nicholson has got it. Sent it out. Interception by Ben Nicholson. He's down the outside. He needs to make it down. Don't go to the middle. Get to the outside or get it there. He's still on his feet at the 20-yard line. Coming around the corner, and he's in for the score! A pick six kicks return for Ben Nicholson at the end he had with 7 seconds on the clock. There is a flag on the play. You got to be kidding me with the flag on the play. Oh, no, that was a big play that Rosehill needed, and there's a flag on the play. As Ben Nicholson stayed on his feet and didn't go out of bounds and got in for the score. Let's see what the call is. Block in the back against the Eagles on what was a tremendous play and a huge momentum shifter, which would have been a tie score going into halftime. So a good defensive play nonetheless to stop the Warriors, but points taken off the board, crucial points taken off the board for the Eagles on an exciting run back there, but still had the interception as Rosehill is going to send their offense. And 7 seconds on the clock, so I don't know if Rosehill is going to take a shot here or just down the ball. They're going to have trouble with the formation. Joe, back to pass. Out to the Kyle Flores got some running room as he brings the ball to midfield, and that's going to be it for the halftime. So a pretty exciting 35 seconds of football there to end the first half as Rosehill had a late interception, pick six, called back by a penalty, which would have tied the ball game. But that now the score going into halftime, Rosehill 7, Cypress Warriors 14. A good game brewing nonetheless as we are going to head to halftime. So I will be back in about 20 minutes, take a break, and we'll have an exciting second half of football. Please join us on the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
At 17 cents a day, you can make a huge impact on our local and regional high school and college student athletic coverage. We provide local talk shows, live game coverage, and much, much more. But we need your support to continue to move forward. Visit our website today at obnradio.com. Click on the PayPal button, which is safe and secure, and become a listening partner today. Will you become part of the Open Mic Broadcast Network team? Visit that website at obnradio.com and become a listening partner today. Serving the community through faith and athletics, the voice of student athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network, Prairie View, Texas.
The voice of student athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Okay, welcome back to the OBN Radio Network, voice of student athletes. Here at Rosehill Christian School, we're about to start the second half between the Rosehill Christian Eagles and the Cypress Christian Warriors. Cypress Christian Warriors lead 14-7, had an exciting end to the second half, had a pick six by Rosehill that was called back, so took points off the board, which would have sent a tied game into halftime. And Cypress Christian dodged a bullet there, and they deferred the opening coin toss, so they will get the ball back to start the second quarter. So Rosehill will be starting out on defense, and Cypress Christian is going to be looking to score first, starting the second half to go up by 2 scores. Rosehill is going to be trying to force a 3-and-out and get their offense back on the field as quickly as possible and not eat as much time off the clock, or as little time off the clock as they can. Be sure to visit some of our sponsors, Helping Hand Lawn Service, attorney Lee Van Richardson of Hempstead, Texas, and Prairie View Athletic Club, supporting PV Nation since 1986.
Yeah, he gave him a 15-yard penalty. Something you don't want to know.
Why is there a 15-yard penalty?
It's not up to me to talk to you about that. But it was serious. With the coaching staff. So I'm coming in the referee's discussion room.
Okay, 15-yard penalty for something at halftime. So Brady Wardle will be kicking off from the 25-yard line. As he comes and strides to the ball. And a nice kick is going to be fielded at the 15. Number 20 with the ball up the middle with a head of steam. Brought down at the 50-yard line by Rosehill.
Okay.
Flags flying everywhere as we had some extended pushing after the play by both sides of the ball. So Cypress Christian is going to start out with really good field position here. They got the run back all the way to the 50-yard line, still haven't determined what the flags are going to go. Referees discussing it at midfield. Need to reset the clock. Oh, that's 11:36.
Yeah.
Referee's over to talk to head coach for Rosehill. It's either going to go against Rosehill or he's discussing what the penalty, where it's going to be stepped off from, the spot of the foul, or so I'm not sure who it's against yet, or it's going to be declined or accepted. Let's see, it's going to go personal foul. I know. Personal foul against Rosehill. There was a penalty against Cypress Christian as well. So is that going to be offsetting? Offsetting. So a strange beginning here to the second half. We had a halftime penalty that got assessed on the kickoff. Then we have offsetting dead ball penalties after the run back. And there is going to be some yardage stepped off against the Warriors, 5 yards, and then they're going to step off the 15-yard penalty against the Eagles. So not offsetting. It's going to amount to a 10-yard penalty against the Eagles. So the Warriors are starting out with great field position inside Rosehill territory at the 40-yard line. So not the start the Eagles wanted as they're in shotgun formation. Hands off to number 33 up the middle, breaking tackles. Brought down by number 6. But not until he gets to the 20-yard line on a big first down run right up the middle. One play, and Cypress Warriors are in the red zone to start the second half. Shotgun position, 2 backs in the backfield, handoff to number 33 up the middle, bouncing off, gets to the outside, still going. Clicks off another 12 yards there to get inside the 10-yard line. So it'll be first down and goal to goal for the Warriors at the 9-yard line. So Cypress Christian mounting a quick offensive strike here, trying to get into the end zone. Coming out of the second half. Fumble on the play by the quarterback. He was able to pick it up, but Rosehill Eagles swarm, so a loss on the play there, but Cypress Warriors dodged a bullet by the quarterback, Max Landrum, to able to come up with the ball on that's his 3rd or 4th center exchange problem. So that'll back them up to the 15-yard line. 2 backs in the backfield. Play clock at 10. Shotgun. Hand off to number 33 around the outside. Makes a man miss. And he's in for the touchdown for the Warriors. No flags on the play. As number 33, Cody Andrus, goes in for the second score of his game.
They cracked the X.
So Warriors did exactly what they wanted to do by deferring the penalty, getting the ball in the second half. Number 4 looks like Rosehill is offsides, and the extra point is good. Probably going to decline that, just keep the points on the board unless they want to get closer to half the distance and go for 2. Offsides on the Eagles, the penalty is declined, so the extra point is good. So they do not want to take any points off the board. So Cypress Warriors strike first in the second quarter. Scores now Cypress Warriors 21, Rosehill 7. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcasting Network, voice of student athletes. Be sure to support the student athletes and highlight your business by becoming a sponsor today. Dial 832-213-8824. Some businesses taking advantage of that is Helping Hands Lawn Service, attorney Lee Van Richardson of Hempstead, Texas, Prairie View Athletic Club, Prairie View National Alumni Association, Temple of Refuge Ministries, Diva Skin Conditioner at divafeet.com, and Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union. So the Warriors set up the kickoff. 4 back deep for the Eagles. As the Warriors have gone to the squib-style kick, he approaches the ball. It's going to be a little high floater punch. Reed Hauser is going to catch the ball, gets the ball past the 30-yard line on a fairly good return on a short kick. So good field position for the Eagles as they really need to mount an offensive charge here and get back on the scoreboard quick, so they're not working against the clock the whole second half, as the Warriors are going to try to force a 3-and-out. So we'll see who made the adjustments on offense and defense. Shotgun formation, twins, both sides. It's going to be a quarterback keep as Joe Johnson.
Yeah, number 7 over Tommy blew pretty hard over.
That's a 3-yard gain, 2-yard gain for Joe Johnson on the quarterback keep, so that'll bring up 2nd and 8. Ball will be marked at the 34-yard line. Rosehill breaks the huddle. Shotgun formation, twins both sides. Single back in the backfield. Anthony Wilder in motion. It's going to be a sweep outside. He thought he had the corner there for a second, had a good head of steam, did get positive yardage. So 5-yard total on those 2 plays, so that'll bring up 3rd and 5 at the 43-yard line for the Eagles. 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Joe Johnson getting the signal from the sidelines as Rosehill needs to get this 3rd down conversion here. Twins both sides, single backfield, shotgun formation. Joe Johnson goes back for a pass. Nobody there. Pass is incomplete. Low outside pass. Saw the receiver late. Intended target for number 6, Ben Nicholson, or is that Reed Hauser? Yeah, the intended target, Reed Hauser, falls incomplete, as that'll send Brady Ward as the Warriors force a 3-and-out. Brady Ward, good fair catch signal. Ball is at the 30-yard line. So Rosehill, not a lot of time on offense there. Has looked like that pass play never really developed. Joe tried to make something out of nothing and was forced to punt. So Warriors are going to take over at the 30-yard line. Brady Ward with a good punt. So Rosehill hoping to make a defensive stop here or force another turnover. Shotgun formation, single back in the backfield. This is a formation they like to throw from. Jet sweep maybe in play. Quarterback keep up the middle. Trying to strip the ball at the line of scrimmage, and he's able to hang on to it as met at the line of scrimmage and then got some help from some other teammates for maybe a yard gain there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9 for the Warriors. Ball at 31-yard line. So 8 minutes ticking off in the third quarter. Play clock at 20 seconds, counting down. Warriors play from the sideline, shotgun formation, single backfield. It's going to be a quarterback keep up the middle. Got a head of steam coming across midfield. Tackled by number 5, Carlos Davila, but gets near midfield on a big quarterback keep right up the middle. As the Cypress Warriors offensive line is certainly winning the battle in the trenches as it stands right now. So just short of midfield at the 49-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Warriors. Shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield. Going to hand it off to number 33, coming around the outside, breaks through a tackle, brought down by number 88. Grayson Bush for the Eagles. But another good 7-yard gain for the Warriors around the outside. That'll bring the ball into Rosehill territory at the 44-yard line. Cypress Christian operating on a no-huddle offense, getting the plays in from the sidelines, coming out in the shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield. We'll hand the ball to the 33 around the outside. Gets blocking, tripped up. Ball on the ground. Ball on the ground. Flag on the play. Ball on the ground. Rosehill is desperately trying to signal that they got the ball. Still no signal from the officials. Flag on the play. Holding against Cypress Christian. Declined, and Rosehill does get the turnover on the fumble. So forced fumble for Rosehill to get the ball back there. Was a late call by the officials. I wasn't sure how that was going to go, but Rosehill forces a fumble, and it gets their 2nd turnover of the game to get their offense back on field. Maybe that'll give them the little pep in the step to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun formation, twins both sides. Joe Johnson back to pass. Forced to the outside, looking downfield. And that's got to be, he was all over his back there, and a late flag finally comes in as the defender was draped all over the back of Anthony Wilder, number 11, the intended receiver. The pass does go incomplete, but there is a flag on the play right near where that receiver and defender was, and it will be pass interference against Cypress Christian Warriors. So that'll be a 15-yard penalty for Rosehill. So that'll be 1st and 10 as the ball is going to be moved inside Warrior territory at the 44-yard line. So Rosehill really needs to answer on this offensive series. Shotgun formation. Joe takes back to pass, rolling out, looking downfield, trying to go long. His intended target was number 6, Ben Nicholson, but way overthrown. Had good coverage down the field. Joe just took a shot, but threw it where either no one was going to catch it or his receiver was going to catch it. So smart to overthrow it and not force an interception, but does fall incomplete, will bring up 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. Joe Johnson gets the play in, breaks the huddle. 2nd and 10, 6 minutes, 26 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Trips to the wide side of the field. It's going to be an option play. Joe Johnson keeps the ball.
If he was throwing to Ben, he would have had 3 blockers and had it open ring.
So 3 yards on the carry there, so that'll bring up 3rd and 7. As you got to think that this is definitely the field position where Rosehill, being down 2 scores, if they don't get the first, would go for it on 4th down, but definitely want to try to get it here, keep their offense on the field. Twins both sides, shotgun formation. Anthony Wilder in motion, speed option. It's going to be a reverse back to number 6. Ben Nicholson, he's got no blocking on this outside, so it was slow to develop. And Cypress Christian sniffed that out as that was going to try to be a speed option reverse. And with a loss on the play, Coach Krantz is going to elect to kick the ball and hopefully pin Cypress Christian down deep. Brady Ward takes the snap. Fluttering, see how the ball hits, lands. It does take a Rosehill bounce, and the ball will be marked inside the 5-yard line. So Brady Ward, an excellent punt, does his job there on flipping the field and pinning the Warriors deep in their own territory. So Rosehill is going to need to pin their ears back and make a stop here, or force a turnover would be the best outcome. But Brady Ward did his job getting the ball inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is going to have to make a stop here. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Quarterback in shotgun formation, and it's going to be a handoff to 33 up the middle. He does get positive yardage there, so you got to think they've had a very successful running game tonight. They're going to be conservative right here deep in their own territory, as it's going to be 2nd and 8. 2 backs in the backfield, shotgun formation. Quarterback keeps up the middle and met near the line of scrimmage, and so far Rosehill is keeping a hold of the running game here and keeping the Cypress Warriors inside the 10-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down and a long 8 for the Warriors. A big play here. Rosehill could force a punt here and get good field position. They could get them back in the ball game. Kind of a, would think kind of a must play for the defense for the Eagles. Quarterback rolls out in a pass formation to the outside, falls incomplete, intended target to number 80 on the rollout. So the pass falls incomplete, stops the clock. Rosehill possibly a big 4th down stop here, as looks like number 12 is going to go back to punt. So Rosehill, after a Brady Ward punt, defense holds for a 3 and out. It's going to be a quick kick formation. And a really nice kick fielded by number 6, Ben Nicholson, as he's coming across the field, trying to make the current, goes back up the middle, still on his feet around the 30-yard line. So good return for Ben Nicholson as he gets the ball in good field position for the Eagles on a quick kick by number 12. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles at the 30-yard line. That's good field position for the Eagles here. Shotgun formation. Joe Johnson back to pass, looking downfield, got a man on the side, throws behind him, falls incomplete. As Joe Johnson sat back in the pocket, was forced up in the pocket to try to make a play. falls incomplete to be second down and 10 for the Eagles at the 31-yard line. 3 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Cypress Christian Warriors up 21, Rosehill 7. Joe Johnson back to pass, rolls out under heavy pressure. And number 24 for the Warriors, Brady Forsey, gets in there and for a big sack and loss on the play for the Warriors. So that'll back it up all the way back to the 40-yard line. So it'll be third and 20 for the Eagles as they went the wrong direction on that play under heavy pressure and sacked by the Warriors. So Rosehill needs to get a big chunk of yardage here to get the first or to get a chance right here. Joe Johnson down the sideline, tries to get the ball and just was intended for number 12, Jared Starnes. It looks like if he would have hit his outlet receiver on that, they might have had a shot to get close to the first down, but went for the long effort down the field and falls incomplete. So Brady Ward is going to be back again to try to pin him deep one more time. He gets the ball down there and takes a Rosehill bounce, and Brady Ward does it again. Pins him inside the 5-yard line as Brady Ward is doing his job back to back, giving his defense a chance to make a play to get their offense back on the field. So Brady Ward is having a good special teams night in the second half. You got to think Rosehill has really outplayed the Warriors in this second half, but they gave up the big score right coming off of halftime, but the Eagles don't have any points to show for it. So the Warriors, ball at the 4-yard line, shotgun formation, hands it out, big hole up the middle. He's running down the field, giving chase. Ben Nicholson catches him at the 50-yard line, and he gets across midfield. So the Warriors were pinned at the 4-yard line, and number 33, just a simple play up the middle, breaks it for 50 yards to get it inside Rosehill territory at the 46-yard line. A big play by the Warriors running back there to get him out of the goalpost shadow after Brady Ward pins him. The defense may be a little bit tired. They've been on the field an awful lot in this second half, so the clock is definitely not on their side now at this point as it goes 2 minutes in the third quarter. Hands the ball off to number 20, Alex Andrus. Positive yards on that, 2 yards on the play. That'll bring up second at 8. As you would think, Cypress Christian would go and stick to the ground game and try to eat some time off the clock with a 2.2 score advantage. Shotgun formation, twins to the wide side of the field. Quarterback Heath up the middle. He's got running room. He's cutting across the middle, still on his feet. He's brought down near the 15-yard line. Anthony Wilder, Reed Hauser, but tackled deep in the secondary. Never a good result for your defense when that happens, as quarterback Max Landrum kept it right up the middle for another big gain. So only ran 3 plays on this offense and is able to get 80 yards down the field and threatening to score here as it's first down at the 19-yard line, 15-yard line rather. Number 33 up the middle, met by several Eagles there. 2 yards on the play. Number 78, Jackson Bush, in on the tackle. So 35 seconds on the game clock, 28 seconds on the play clock, so this will be the last play of the third quarter. Shotgun formation, Twins to the wide side of the field. Quarterback hands the ball up the middle, stood up at the line of scrimmage there. As Rosehill's defensive line holds there, and that'll be third down, and that'll be the end of the third quarter. So fourth quarter here Friday night at Rosehill Stadium. Cypress Christian Warriors lead 21, Rosehill 7. A good game, but Rosehill down by 2 scores going into the fourth quarter, and Cypress Christian threatening at the 15-yard line. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. 24-hour message line update on your favorite teams, coaches, and players. If you'd like to leave a message, call 713-570-6736. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Open Mic Broadcast Network. Check out some of our other regularly scheduled programming on the Open Mic Broadcast Network. The Mike Prince Show, Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. The Carlos Brown Show at 10 a.m. on Saturdays. The She Say Sports Fridays at 9 a.m. And the Mike Prince Show live Sunday nights at 6 p.m. on the OBN Radio Network.com. To help support our student athletes and highlight your business by becoming a sponsor today, dial 832-213-8824 for more information. All right, start of the fourth quarter. Ball is going to be marked at the 11-yard line. It'll be third down and 7 yards for the Warriors. Shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield. And timeout called for the Warriors. So, looks like that timeout was called by one of the players. I'm not sure exactly what you would have there. A little unusual to call a timeout after a quarter change, but nonetheless, Warriors call their timeout. If Rosehill gets back into the ball game, that could prove crucial later down the game. But Warriors with a 2-point lead chose to take a timeout, and deep inside Rosehill territory, want to make sure they've got the right play and personnel called to take a 3-score advantage. Rosehill, big third down for Rosehill right here. If they hold the third down, you'd think they are in field goal territory. But the Warriors have had a very successful ground game tonight, so if they get close on this third down, you may think they might go for it on fourth as opposed to kick the field goal. So big play here for the Eagles to try to get back in this ball game. Twins to the wide side of the field. Quarterback in shotgun formation. It's going to be a pass, slant, tipped. Oh, almost intercepted after the tip by Jared Starnes. Almost came up with the off of the deflection, got a hand on it, but was then able to pull it in. So good defensive play there to get the deflection at the line as the quarterback wanted to hit the slant to number 80, Noah Parker. So they are going to send the field goal kicker out, number 4, Josh Story. The ball is going to be placed at the 19-yard line. So a 29, and Rosehill jumps off sides. The field goal is good. So let's see if they are going to take the penalty and keep the offense on the field, or they're going to take the points. Looks like they are going to take the penalty. Let's see, offsides on Rosehill. Fourth down.
They're going to move it in?
Looks like they're going to take the penalty and maybe send the offense back on the field. So with a 5-yard penalty, that's going to be 4th down and 3 yards to go. So a mistake there by the defense to try to jump off sides and block the kick with the penalty with a 3-yard to go for the 1st down. The Warriors coach is going to send his offense back on the field. So big play by both schools here as the Rosehill is going to take their timeout and make sure their defense is ready and set. So a gutsy call here by the Warriors as that could go up by 3 scores if they get in. They can get a 1st down without scoring, so the 1st down marker is around the 5-yard line, so they still can get a 1st down without scoring a touchdown, so it's not a goal-to-goal situation. So the odds are in the coach's favor here for that call. But if Rosehill comes up with a goal line stand here, that may give them some momentum to get back in this ball game. So a big play here at the start of the 4th quarter, 11 minutes, 51 seconds in the 4th quarter as they come out in a traditionally passing formation. Rosehill, they're going to keep the back. Quarterback is going to run it in. And looks like there's no flags on the play as Max Landrum gets the call all by himself, goes around to the outside, and we've got a player down for Rosehill. Looks like David Barbado for the Eagles as a gutsy call and calls the quarterback's number and the keeper around the outside and goes in really virtually uncontested for the touchdown for the Warriors. So that will be 27 for the Warriors and 7 for Rosehill. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletes. Support our sponsors, Brazos Valley Schools Credit Union, 2038 Mill Street in Waller, Texas. Diva Skin Conditioner at divafeet.com. The Temple of Refuge Ministries located in Prairie View. Prairie View Athletic Club. Prairie View National Alumni Association. Attorney Lee Van Richards and Helping Hands Lawn Service. So Warriors line up for the extra point. Number 4, Josh Story in for the kicking duties. High snap directly to number 4. He's going around the outside trying to get in and met by a bunch of Eagles. So the extra point attempt is no good for a high snap. Went over the holder and it was almost a direct snap to the kicker. He tried to run to the outside. Rosehill was there to stop the play. So score remains 27 for the Warriors and 7 for Rosehill. 11 minutes, 46 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. So Rosehill has hit some big plays. They have scored quickly once on their one score that they did have was on an 80-yard touchdown pass. So Rosehill is looking to get a quick score and try to get back in this ball game.
I don't know, maybe.
As Cypress Christian has got a 3-score lead as it stands right now. A beautiful night for football. So Rosehill is going to have to start going into a bag of tricks and pull it out deep into the playbook maybe trying to give something that Cypress Christian Warriors hadn't seen. Looks like there could have been a couple of plays developed, and Joe targeted the wrong receiver. So get the receivers and the quarterback on the same page, try to hit a quick strike here. So strides to the ball. So we had low knuckling ball right there. Carlos, number 5, Carlos Davila around the outside, forced out of bounds, flag on the play. The ball is going to be around the 30-yard line.
You waving it on? I don't think he did.
Walking back.
And there looks like the flag was waved off, so no penalty on the return. The return down to the 31-yard line. So good return for Carlos Davila as Rosehill breaks the huddle. It's going to be trips to the wide side of the field, shotgun formation. Joe Johnson back to pass. To the outside, number 6, Ben Nicholson. No blockers in front of him, had several defenders there. Pass complete for about a 5-6 yard gain. Gain of 7 yards, so that'll bring up 2nd and 3. Be trips to the wide side of the field on the opposite side, shotgun formation. Joe back to pass under heavy pressure. Throwing the ball down to the middle of the field. Brady Ward off of his hands under good coverage, though. Had a chance there. That was a pretty well-thrown ball. Would have been a tough catch. Ball falls incomplete. That would have been a big gain down the middle of the field. But that'll bring up 3rd and short as Brady Ward was open there for a second, but just unable to come down. So a good defensive play by the Warriors to force a 3rd down and short. Trips to the short side of the field. Kyle Flores in motion. Joe Johnson on the keep.
He said Kyle up.
So not enough for the 3rd down, but with down these scores here, I think you're going to keep your offense on the field for a short 4th down conversion, but a long 1.5 yards to gain to keep your offense on the field. Shotgun formation. Low snap. Joe Johnson's trying to keep on his feet, fighting for the 1st down. Bad snap. Had defenders hang him on him, trying to spin to get the 1st down. Going to be close. The officials are going to call a timeout for an official mark all the way across the field. So this is going to be one of those deals where it depends on the spot, as Joe was trying to spin and fight for every inch that he could get. So 10 minutes to go in the game. This is a crucial 4th down conversion for the Eagles. If they fall short here, Warriors are going to take over on downs, as we're going to see how the official spot goes. And it is enough for the 1st down, just by about a half of a football. So Joe needed every inch that he was fighting for there. A great individual effort by the sophomore quarterback to keep the offense on the field. 1st and 10 for the Eagles, as the ball is going to be marked at the 49-yard line. 10 minutes, 16 seconds to go in the game. Trips to the wide side of the field. Shotgun formation. Kyle Flores in the backfield. Joe back to pass. 2-step drop. Going to get it to the flats. Ben Nicholson trying to get something. Gets about 4 yards on the catch. Not much yardage after the catch. Is pretty well defended. So under 10 minutes to go in the game, Rosehill on offense, 45-yard line in their own territory, shotgun formation. Joe Johnson takes three-stop jock. He gets it back to Kyle Flores in the flats. Got a little bit of running room, enough for the first down and into Warrior territory as Kyle Flores gets brought down at the 46-yard line, 47-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Eagles as they're going to come to the line of scrimmage quick. Hopefully try to get a quick strike here. Twins both sides of the field. Joe Johnson back looking down the middle of the field as he overthrows the defender. As play developed, and we've got an injured player down on the field for the Warriors. Looks like number 5, Jackson Owen, down for the Warriors with 9 minutes, 18 seconds to go in the game. Eagles down by 20 as Cypress Warriors have a 27-7 lead. As number 5, Jackson Owen, is able to walk off under his own power. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Should be 1st and 10. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. Trips to the wide side of the field. Joe Johnson in shotgun formation. Rolling out. Got some room around the thing. Throws to Anthony Wilder. Falls incomplete. Joe Johnson rolling out. Buying some extra time. Would have been a tough play. Ball was in his area, but unable to come up with it. So 9 minutes, 6 seconds to go in the game. 3rd and 10 for the Eagles. They are in Warrior territory at the 43-yard line. They come out in twins both sides. Shotgun, Joe back to pass. He throws it down the sidelines. AJ was unable to adjust to the pass on a back shoulder pass. So down by 3 scores, they are going to send the punt team back on the field. Brady Ward been very successful on getting the ball pinned deep in Warrior territory. So high, it looks like it's going to be caught at the 12-yard line by number 4, still on his feet, returning it down to the 35-yard line. It looks like flags on the play. Tommy Dial makes the play. Brady Ward unable to pin at that time, but the ball, pretty good punt, was around the 12-yard line where he was able to catch the ball and return it to the 35. See what the penalty is. Penalty's going to go. It's going to be a dead ball foul penalty. Too many men on the field for the Warriors, so a 5-yard penalty on that play. And Coach Krantz is going to choose to send his offense back out on the field for the 4th down conversion. So 4th and 5 for the Warriors. It's going to be a pass interference call right there. Intended target to number 6, Ben Nicholson, as the defender got there a little bit early. Number 3, Andrew Smith, on the defense there. And I got the pass interference call, so that's going to be 1st down for the Eagles. as Joe Johnson, intended target, Ben Nicholson, number 6, gets the interference call. So 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line for the Eagles. So big 4th down conversion on the penalty. As the Eagles come to the line of scrimmage, twins both sides, shotgun formation. Joe Johnson back to pass, looking for a screen up the middle, has Kyle Flores, but sniffed out by one of the linemen, number 60 for the Eagles, Jacob Swan. So only a couple of yards back there, quick to the line of scrimmage for the Eagles. Back to pass already, looking for a man downfield. Joe Johnson throws it deep in the corner, looking for a man. Looks like it was intended for Jared Starnes. Had him way in the corner. It did ricochet off Jared. He had a chance at it. Would have been a really tough catch as Joe Johnson took a shot at the end zone there. So it's going to be 3rd down and 9 at the 30-yard line. 8 minutes, 21 seconds left to go in the ball game. Trips to the wide side of the field. Joe Johnson back under heavy pressure, scrambling, looking. Anthony Wilder with a catch on the sidelines. Great rollout pass and catch as the ball is going to be down to the 12-yard line as Anthony Wilder comes up with a catch and gets the ball out of bounds. It stops the clock at 8 minutes, 12 seconds. That'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles at the 12-yard line. Joe Johnson back to pass, looking. Ball calls out of his hand, a little slippery there with the late night air, and just pops right out of Joe's hands when he was attempting that pass. So incomplete there. Joe Johnson coming back into the huddle. 15 seconds on the play clock. Shotgun formation. Gets the snap. Back to pass. Looking. Gets a man down the sidelines, and that's caught by number 13, Aaron Evans. Gets out of bounds. So gets the ball just about to past the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 3rd down and 10 yards. The first down marker is just about the 3-yard line, so they can get a first down if they don't get in for the score. So 3rd down and 9, and the ball would be marked at the 11. Joe Johnson in the shotgun, takes a snap, step back, rolling out to the right, still looking, back of the end zone. Joe Johnson may have had some green grass on the other side over there, but just kept looking for his receivers. Is there a flag on the play? There is a flag on the play in the end zone. Might be holding or something on the defense. And the end zone usually goes against the secondary. So it is holding on the defense. So big penalty there for the Eagles, as that's going to be half the distance to the goal. Penalty marked off, so the ball is going to be marked at the 5-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 4 yards to go for the first and 5 for the touchdown. 7:38 left to go in the game. Joe Johnson shotgun formation. Okay, it is 1st down and goal to goal for the Eagles after the penalty. Ben Nicholson goes in motion under heavy pressure. Joe Johnson's going to call his own number, try to get in for the score, stretches, and gets in for the touchdown. Joe Johnson wanted to pass, was forced out of the pocket to the other side of the field, took it himself, and was able to get in for the score. So 7 minutes, 30 seconds left to go in the ball game. Rosehill gets on the board again as they send Brady Ward in for the extra point. Looks like you're one player short as the play clock's down to 10 seconds. You got to get this off pretty quick. Snap good, hold good. Brady Ward good for the extra point. So Rosehill 14, they get on the board and trying to close the gap. 7 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Cypress Christian Warriors still lead 27. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletes.
The issue is our line.
Little YMCA there for you. I needed a break. So Brady Ward back to kick. See if this is going to be an onside attempt or if he's going to try to kick it out of the end zone. 7:30 on the clock. He comes to the ball, and it is going to be an onside kick as Carlos Davila was there but unable to come up with it. That was perfectly timed and perfectly placed, and Carlos Davila had a chance at it. Rosehill had a chance at it, but was unable to come up with the ball. That would have been a big, big play with some time on the clock. But as it stands, Cypress Warriors are going to have good field position around the middle of the field. As they come up, 7 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the game. Looks like there was a flag on the play that goes against Rosehill. So the ball will be marked inside the 50-yard line into Rosehill territory at the 47. Warriors come up, two backs in the backfield, shotgun formation. He's going to step back to pass. He's got down the sidelines, bobbling it, juggling it. Would have been a great catch. It was a good throw. He threw it in a spot where his receiver was going to catch it. The intended receiver, number 4, Josh Story, almost came up with it. Ball falls incomplete. Flag on the play. I think it might have just fallen out of his pocket, though. No flag there. As they're going to come out in the same formation. Shotgun, handoff to number 33. Met at the line of scrimmage by number 18, Sam Swain. Stood up, number 33, at the line of scrimmage with a good single tackle one-on-one tackle there. That'll for relatively no gain, so that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Would be a big stop for the Eagles if they could force a 3-and-out here. Number 33, it's going to fake 33. Number 12 up the middle. It's going to be enough for a first down as he kept the ball, called his own number on that. Looks like he was going to hand it off to number 33, but pulled it at the last second. And they are going to be short of the first down on the mark by about a yard. So 4th down, Cypress Warriors still have their offense on the field as number 7 in the backfield. Probably going to be a quarterback keep here. Finds his way and does get across enough for the first down for the Warriors as time's clicking off. 6 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the game. First and 10 for the Warriors as they're going to let time run off the clock. 15 seconds on the play clock, under 6 minutes on the game clock. Shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield, hands the ball to number 33, still on his feet up the middle. Short gain. Three-yard gain on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 7, 5 minutes, 40 seconds on the game clock. Cypress Warriors in Rosehill territory, ball at the 31-yard line. Shotgun formations, gets the snap from the center. Low snap, mishandles it, can't get his footing, and it's going to be a loss on the play. Several times tonight that has happened on a quarterback center exchange from the shotgun position. Kind of late in the evening in this fall-like weather, ball might be a little bit slippery at this point and tough to handle. So loss on the play will bring up 3rd down and 12 for the Warriors. 5 minutes to go in the ball game, 25 seconds on the play clock. They're going to try to let this the clock run down as far as they can before they hike the ball, as the quarterback is still getting the play in from the sidelines. Shotgun formation, hands it, quick throw down the sidelines, falls incomplete, intended for number 80. And number 5, Carlos Davila on the coverage. Ball hit his hands. Noah Parker hit his hands and was unable to come down with it. So it's going to be 4th down and 12 for the Warriors, as that's going to stop the clock at 4:38. As they lead 27-14. So the quarterback is the punter, and they set up in a quick kick formation generally to punt. So they're coming back in the traditional lineup. Quarterback's high snap goes over his head. He's back deep. He's going to throw it down the sidelines anyway, intended for number 4. So busted play from the start, but quarterback was able to try to take a shot down the field anyway, falls incomplete. So Rosehill holds there and will take over on downs at the 36-yard line with 4 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the game. Eagles come out of formation, trips to the wide side of the field. Joe Johnson back to pass. He's going to go deep, intended for number 6. It's like Ben was not able to make the turn on the pass and get down there, and Joe overturned it and anticipated him being further down the field. Kind of a timing play. You throw it where you think the receiver is going to be, and that falls incomplete. Joe back to pass, shotgun, two-step drop, got some times in the flats and overthrown Kyle Flores. He might have gotten a couple after the play, but had some defenders in the area. So that'll fall incomplete again. So that'll bring up 3rd and 10. It does stop the clock at 4 minutes, 21 seconds to go. It's going to be trips to the wide side of the field, shotgun formation. Joe Johnson back to pass, under heavy pressure, and he's going to go down for the sack, and a big loss on the play by number 60 for the Warriors, Jacob Swan back there, and a big loss on that 3rd down attempt is going to send Brady Ward back in for the punt. That's too deep in their own territory to try to risk a play. Going to hope for Brady to boom one, which he's capable of getting a hold of one. See how far he gets it down there. Good snap, good hold. Brady puts the leg into it. Fair caught. Bobble. Ball on the ground. Picked up by number 4 for the Warriors. Down the sideline, still on his feet. He's going to get the ball back down to midfield, but a fair catch attempt on that, and ball falls free and bounced into the Warriors' hands. So Rosehill had a shot again to get the ball, but went the Warriors' way. So they're going to have the ball near midfield, 1st and 10, 3 minutes, 33 seconds left to go as the players down for the Warriors. Looks like number 5 is going to be able to get up under his own power and walk off the field, Jackson Owens. So the ball will be actually marked across midfield at the Rosehill 48-yard line. Oh, Rosehill referees are still talking about something here. The receiver called, the initial receiver called for a fair catch, and even though it was picked up by the other, you cannot advance the ball after it was fair caught. So that ball is going to be marked at the 38-yard line. Warriors shotgun formation, 2 backs in the backfield. Anthony Wilder gets in the backfield, tackle number 20 on the carry, Alex Andrus. So that'll bring up 2nd and 11 for the Warriors. The clock runs down inside 3 minutes, 20 seconds on the play clock. Warriors come to the line of scrimmage, shotgun formation. Quarterback gets the snap, hands the ball to 33 up the middle. Tackled near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Tackled by number 25, Jonah Langford. So it'll be 3rd and 11 for the Warriors. They have a lead as the clock is going to go under 2 minutes here. Play clock at 15. Game clock at 2:15. Takes a snap. Quarterback rolling out under heavy pressure, and it's going to be sacked by Jonah Langford in for the sack. As that's going to be 2 minutes exactly, as the quarterback was under heavy pressure from the beginning. So it'll be 4th down and about 20. And ball is marked at the Warrior 30-yard line. You're listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network, voice of student athletes. So both teams played a good game tonight. 2-point score here is the difference. The Warriors were able to hit a couple of big run plays and get it an early score coming out of the halftime. Rosehill answered late. So they're going to go into, looks like a quick punt formation right here. Rosehill's not going to have anybody back deep, as they're going to make sure they are going to punt it. And it is a quick kick by the punter, and a good punt, gets it turned over, takes a Warrior bounce, and is going to be marked down at the 24-yard line. So Rosehill, 1 minute 49 seconds left to go. They're going to need a big play here and a score and an onside kick and get the ball back. So stranger things have happened at the end of a ball game, so you never know. They got to play it till the last buzzer. It's been a good ball game so far. A couple of crucial penalties on a pick-six return by the Eagles and some missed opportunities on turnovers. So they're going to come out, shotgun formation, trips to the wide side of the field. Joe Johnson back to pass. Got some time, looking, and gets Ben Nicholson down the middle of the field, still on his feet, and down to the 40-yard line as a big pass play, completion to number 6, Ben Nicholson by Joe Johnson. As the clock stops, as they move the chains. 1 minute, 36 seconds left to go. Joe Johnson back to pass. Looking down the middle, got Anthony Wilder. And Anthony Wilder has had a few plays, comes down on his ankle a little bit weird, and he's still on the field as Anthony Wilder went up in the air and maybe came down on one leg in an odd position. Hopefully, maybe nothing serious. We'll see how it happens. It's a 1 minute, 27 seconds to go in the game, as the pass was intended to number 11, Anthony Wilder, and he is the player down on the field right now, and a big part of this offense and defense, and he is able to hop up. So that was a scare there for the Eagles, but is able to walk up, not limping, or it doesn't look like he's favoring anything, just came down oddly. So Rosehill, 1 minute, 27 seconds to go. 2nd and 10, ball is at the 40-yard line. 27 for the Warriors, 14 for the Eagles. The Eagles are going to have to make a quick score here as Joe Johnson in the shotgun trips one side of the field. He calls back, got some time, tries to get it to number 4, Reed Hauser, but ball well short and no real chance for the receiver to make a play on that as Joe Johnson threw it into some pretty heavy coverage. So it's going to be 3rd and 10, 1:23 left to go in the ball game, as Anthony Wilder does check back into the game. Twins to both sides of the field. Ball's pretty much in the middle of the field between the hashes. Looks like they're showing blitz a little bit. Under pressure, Joe Johnson rolling out. He's going to throw the ball to number 4, Reed Hauser. And is he going to be across the line of scrimmage? But when he threw it, I think Joe Johnson might have been across the line of scrimmage when he let that ball go. The pass was complete. So that is going to be an incomplete pass penalty there. So is that a loss of down? So loss of down on the play. So that will be 4th down. Yeah. So 4th down for the Eagles. Here, Ben Nicholson goes in motion, gets set up on the wide side of the field in trips. Joe Johnson back to pass. Looking deep and falls incomplete. Intended target for number 11, Anthony Wilder. And the Warriors are going to take over on downs with just a minute to go. So that's probably going to be it for the ball game. Warriors just need to go into a victory formation and get the ball, run the clock out. They lead 27-14 as Rosehill was unable to answer late in the 4th quarter. You've been listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. If you stayed with us through the whole game, we appreciate it. It's been a good game. Looks like Warriors are in victory formation. They're going to take the ball and down it. As the clock rolls, 1 minute on the game clock and 40 seconds on the play clock. So there's going to be one more play here for the Warriors. Rosehill with more than a touchdown behind. Not anything they can do to stop the clock and get the ball back. So 40 seconds here, 15 on the play clock. They take a knee with 25 seconds left to go on the game clock. And that will be the end of the ball game as the clock will run down. The Cypress Christian Warriors came out on top tonight, 27. Rosehill Eagles, 14. Thank you for joining us. You've been listening to the Open Mic Broadcast Network. We'll broadcast the game next week. It'll be an away game for Rosehill. Hope you have to join us. Good night. God bless. Have a great weekend.